Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing, and I'm back at it once again with another boxing video. So the man Miguel Berchalt, 13 months out the ring. He's back, he's back after that devastating knockout versus his good friend, Oscar Valdez. Who knows? Oscar Valdez might have been on PEDs that night the way he knocked him out. Nevertheless, it was a devastating knockout, and I believe that fight was actually 13 months ago. It was in February of 2021 because I was on vacation out the country when I seen that fight, and oh my gosh, what a knockout! So he's back, 13 months out the ring. He comes back, fights this guy from South Africa, Jeremia Nakathila from South Africa, a guy who I've only seen fight once before, and that was against Shakur Stevenson, who gave him a thorough beating as far as a comprehensive, wide decision. So they thought they'd bring this South African to the States to get battered by Miguel Berchalt so Berchalt could look good and get back in position to fight for another world title with the WBC. Nakathila ain't having that. He's like, put me in that position, Slim. From the first round, man, Nakathila was just beating the shit out of this guy. You know what I mean? The man Miguel Berchalt looked shot. He just looked bad in there. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the second or third round he got dropped with a jab. His punches, he couldn't move his head, couldn't see the punches coming. His reflexes was mad slow. The man Nakathila, he was just on his game. You know what I mean? On top of his with the punches, not letting the man Miguel Berchelt have time to think about putting any punches together, because the quicker hand speed display was held by the man Jeremia Nakathila. I'm saying, so he drops the man with the jab in the third round. And in the fifth round, Miguel Berchelt, he tried to put his punches together. Tried to show the heart of a champion, but to no avail, man. The man Miguel Berchelt, round six, he got battered even more. Nakathila was just punishing him. The whole fight was a total devastation, destruction, demolition derby. You know what I mean? And Miguel Berchelt needs to get up out the game, man, because I knew that the fight would get stopped sooner than later. He was leaking from his nose, his mouth. He got the mouthpiece knocked out with a beautiful straight one pank, straight right hand right on his chin. Threw his mouthpiece out his mouth, man. That gem was so crucial to the point where Miguel Berchelt didn't even know what to do. He just looked around like, and this corner stopped the fight, man. No, there was no point of the man getting battered like that. He'd been out the ring for too long. This is boxing. That's why I had a feeling, man, like Gay Russell would lose to Mark Magsayo. He hadn't fought in like 2 years. When you stay out the ring, this is the hurt game, man. You stay out the ring for too long. You ain't accustomed to taking punches. When you come in the ring against a guy who's not um, in training camp with you, he's trying to hurt you to get the dub. Your Some fellas' bodies ain't built for that, and for the most part, man, you gotta be in it's gotta be in repetition mode as far as training and getting back in fights. Keep this, a little vacation. And the man Miguel Berchelt, as a matter of fact, in his last fight versus what's his name, Oscar Valdez, the man had to go to the hospital for days after that devastating knockout. I think it's time for him to bow out the game, Joe. I think it's time to bow out, Joe. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing else left to do in this boxing game for Berchelt because he's gonna get fucked up. He's gonna be now like a stepping ladder for young up and coming prospects. And they gonna put him in there with the likes of these Jeremia Nakathila, who's come on American TV and got embarrassed. You think he was gonna go through that again against a shot fighter? No, sirree, Bob. He laid the smackdown on Miguel Berchelt, and Berchelt, if he know better and this team know better, they should suggest and recommend that man bow out and retire out the game. Because I didn't like what I seen tonight as far as his reflexes and, just his punch output. You know what I mean? He didn't look like he had anything to give as far as taking punches or throwing punches back. So it's a wrap, man. Bow out. B Marsh Boxing, Leah, thoughts and comments. I'm gone. Peace. 6 round stoppage for Jeremy Nakathila from South Africa. Salute to Jeremia. Gone.